Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am Simming in Oz, and today we are creating more Hogwarts teachers. At this point, I've actually made 16 teachers in reality, and those videos are going to be coming out when they come out. But today, we are specifically making the background teachers. It's not the main ones, it's not the sages, but it's just the background teachers that are just going to fill out the cast a little bit and give us some personality in our Hogwarts build. So, as you can see, we're starting off with Argus Filch. Oh, this man. So unfortunately, Sims 4 doesn't have a hairstyle like the beautiful hairstyle he has within the movie. Within the movie, it's incredible. It's bald on top with very long on the sides, and Sims 4 could never. So we're just doing what we can. I've given him a lovely mullet with a very messy look. I don't think he'd have time to do anything else. And as you can see, he's quite unhealthy looking. He's got some bad teeth, he's got some light scarring, he's quite tired looking and just worn out. He is so over dealing with kids, it's unbelievable. So he's got a creepy walk, I decided. I was thinking of giving him the sluggish one, but you know what, I'm like, no, he's creeping, he's haunting the hallways, and he's on the lookout for some kitties, so that's good. I gave him the hot-headed trait, the neat trait, and the hates children trait. I just tried to summarize his character a little bit. We love our negative traits, we love a few positive traits in there, but all varied personalities on this channel, I say. For what he was going to wear, I was very passionate about giving him an apron. I wanted this man in an apron. I wanted him in something from Henford on Bagley, something very homegrown and just layered. So I was able to give him this number. So it's obviously quite worn, very workmanlike. He's even got like a cleaning rag and everything on the side. So I thought it was quite good. Obviously I couldn't give him like the big long trench coat that he has. I have so many characters that are wearing trench coats. So Hagrid and Mad-Eye Moody have already claimed trench coats. Argus is just going to have to do his own thing. And we also made Mrs. Norris because you can't have Argus Filch without Mrs. Norris. I made them a Maine Coon, but I can't really confirm if that's the correct cat. I just went, all right, what's the wildest cat I can think of, and go for it. Now, here we are with probably, I have a few favorites within this video on who was my favorite to make. Irma Pince, who is the librarian, actually came together quite quickly. I had a vision of her in my head. It's not actually what I imagine Irma Pince actually looks like. Irma in my head is a lot older and a lot grumpier, but honestly, I was just in a mood today, and she sort of just came out so much different than what I was imagining, because yes, I've got the Life and Death pack really recently, and I just couldn't help it. I really wanted to use this specific hairstyle for somebody, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to make a librarian, and she's practical. She's a little bit formal, traditional, and angry looking, so I just imagine she just came out like an ugly, no, not an ugly, a very annoyed, very lovely but harsh looking woman. So I made her eyes specifically squinty, like she's always suspiciously looking at people. She's got a very pointy chin. She's very sleek. She's very traditional, and she's gorgeous. I love her makeup, and I just wanted to give her all the contouring, all the highlights, all the beauty spots. And she just sort of happened that way. And then, of course, we're delving into Life and Death pack. I'm so sorry, but this is the pack that gave me options for dressing my Harry Potter characters, and it could not have come at a better time, because I needed flowy garments that just were long and traditional, and EA came through. So she's got this beautiful librarian outfit in this beautiful plum color, and she rocks. I love her so much. So yeah, I don't put too much detail into, active wear and formal wear. I'd rather just keep their main costume as their main costume, and I may just fiddle with sleepwear and swimwear. As for what's up next, we have Poppy Pomfrey. Now, we've already made the hospital wing, so her house and office and everything is ready to go. But I'm not going to lie, I struggled with her. Like, I was just in some kind of mood where I just could not make anyone old looking. I was so determined. But if I'm being honest, everyone in this video just came out kind of hot, apart from Filch. Everyone was just coming out really nice looking, and I'm like, you look like a 20-year-old with grey hair and wrinkles. Oh my god. So this is me struggling to do some kind of aging process for this lovely woman, but she just keeps looking really young. Like I went full Mrs. Claus with this lady. She's got like the hair, the silver hair and the blushing cheeks and the plumpness and the wrinkles and the glasses eventually and everything, but she kept just looking so young and I just couldn't get past it. I don't know if I was in a weird building mood, but yeah, this is how she turned out. But you know what? I went with it. I was like, okay, so she's not looking unattractive, but that's okay. We can work with that. So I moved on. I gave her some clothes. I wanted her to have an apron as well because she's also got a practical role within Hogwarts. So I wanted something very light and flowy and natural and with an apron that's practical. So we hit upon this and I feel like Poppy, yeah, we could work with this Poppy. She's nice. I like her. Now we're moving on to Madam Hooch, or Rolanda Hooch. I never actually knew her first name until I looked it up to make her. Now, for this one, she just literally jumped from my mind into the game and she was done so quickly. I had the image of the woman from the movies in my head. I gave her the yellow eyes, I gave her some pointed ears because that felt in theme. I feel like she's got some hidden elven traits, so she's got like a little bit of creature inheritance going on, but she just came out so cool looking. And I went in and I gave her muscles for days because we haven't really had anyone who was really muscled that was a female apart from Rosmerta. And I gave her some tattoos, and because obviously she's the flying instructor, this woman is going to be in shape. She is such a go-getter. She is ambitious. She's active. She's also a horse lover. Now, the horse lover is a stand-in for the Quidditch sport, and I just feel like it's the only time Sims are ever going to get to ride something. So yeah, that's the stand-in for Quidditch. But she's got these beautiful formal golden robes that are also kind of practical, and I love her so much. She's amazing. And then we're moving on to Filius Flitwick. Hear me out. I completely failed with Filius. I had an image of Warren Davis, old, obviously that whole thing, but this is The Sims 4 and there's certain limitations upon height and everything, so I was very boxed in about what I could actually do with this character, but I went in with good intentions. I was doing the grey dark hair, the eyebrows, the wrinkles, the nose, the mouth. I wanted him to look older. I really wanted to balance out the amount of pretty attractive people in this video. I was going in with the monocle and I had every intention, but when it came to the hair, I hit upon something and it just deteriorated from there. So eventually I get to a beautiful hairstyle and I think to myself, this could work, but he needs a beard. So let's give him a beard. And then suddenly I just had this incredibly attractive elven man on my page and I'm just like, oh, well, this is it then. He's gorgeous. And here he is. I gave him some beautiful wrinkles and some darkening around the eyes. He's got this beautiful outfit going on. Every girl in this school is going to be crushing on their charms professor because look at this man. He's gorgeous and so very far away from what he is in the movies and the books. But you know what? We decided to diverge from canon. I couldn't do a dwarf, I'm so sorry, but that's EA's fault. Blame that on EA. But this is our Filius Flitwick, and he's so dreamy, and I like him so much. And I'm low-key shipping him with Madam Hooch, if I'm being completely honest, but yep. This is the way he turned out. He's got some tattoos, he's got some body hair, and he's so lovely. I bet Snape absolutely hates this man. This is how you do dark and broody Snape. So yeah, he's lovely, and just because I was in a mood, I made him romantic because obviously I feel like someone's going to want to get together with this man, but he's also a genius and he's also a maker, so I wanted the maker to tie into his charms work. But that's essentially it for the Hogwarts teachers. I missed the mark completely and I'm not apologizing for it. I love them anyway. Thank you so much for coming along on this adventure with me. If you liked it, like and subscribe. I've got so much more. We have more teachers to make. I'm thinking founders, I'm thinking ghosts, I'm thinking the sages, but those are for future. But thank you so much. I hope you're having a good day. Bye-bye.